going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I got a quick last minute project that I'm trying to get done. I think the tenants are going to be in here before I even have a chance. So there's a main beam that runs right down the center of the house, and it's under all of this right here. And then there's 3 cement columns in the basement, and the house has dipped in the middle pretty severely. It's not as noticeable up here as it is downstairs. For whatever reason, downstairs it's really bad. So I put in a jack in the basement today, and I jacked up as close to the middle as I could get, and I just wanted to start there and start slowly jacking the house up. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with tiles breaking or anything, because the tiles are way back here. That's in a strong area of the house. I don't think this should move too much. I think it's just gonna be this. But by this moving up, so will this a little bit, and I don't wanna crack and get into major, and again, I'm not looking for perfection, but it's really noticeable downstairs that the house has slouched, so I want to try to push some of that out. And just by the little tiny bit that I've jacked up already, yep, this door is rubbing. It's rubbing on the bottom. So that means this weekend I'm gonna have to pull this door and rip a little bit more off the bottom. Yeah, so here's the main beam again. Same thing as upstairs. But in this room, it's crazy, crazy noticeable. Like it's slouching. Really, really bad. So it seems silly to try to like remodel everything up here with, like, I didn't know this was like this, because I haven't been in this apartment but twice, and I wasn't able to see that everything was slouching. But now that I'm down in this unit, I really need to take care of this, So these cement columns look like they were an addition versus what probably was originally here was probably brick columns like that. And the house slouched, and they probably tried to push it up and did this. And that would explain why possibly some of these are cracking, because it's putting stress on things, you know what I mean? So this floor joist split apart, and the previous owner just slapped these temporary support columns, called it good, and then started drywalling. So I feel like first thing I need to do is rip all these pieces away. You put freaking 2x4s, man, to try to brace it. Are you kidding me? So we need to put a proper 2x8, all the way across. I don't know if it's 2x8 or 2x10. It's one of them. All right, so the new tenants are officially moving in. So I wanted to try not to disturb them as much as possible. See, I took their door off, and you can see I cut quite a bit from this side and just a tiny bit from that side. So I'm hoping by the time I push things up, that gap will even out, and I'm hoping I don't have to touch the mortises for the locks, but if I have to, I have to. So I went to Home Depot this morning and got a 14-foot 2x8 sticking out of the back of the truck a mile. I did it mad early. I just wanted to try to sneak home and not get pulled over. So let's go get started. Looks like there's plenty of gap on this door, so if this comes up, that's fine. There's plenty of gap on this door too. But the basement door is, oh, yep, it's rubbing on the floor. And when you try to close it, it's really starting to rub. So this is gonna have to be cut down. Let's some point. So I grabbed a 2x8. You know, it's 7 1/4, and what is here is 7 3/4. So, you know, it is what it is. If I go with a 2x10, then I have to rip the whole thing down. So, I mean, this will still be strong. It's just this split in the middle that's weak. So we have to span it and bolt it up, and this will actually still be doing something. But we need to support this this split. So I'm gonna pry all this crap off that they tried to put on, and then we're gonna try to slip that up in there, hopefully. A lot of pipes and stuff in the way. Yikes. I might have to take these pipes down just to slip it in there. Oh God. There's a support right here too that's holding up the electric panel. Shit. So yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go down this side. So we're gonna have to pry all these wires off. Yeah, and we can get right in there, sit on the foundation, try to bolt it up the best we can, and then push it up on this side, bolt it all up, try to straighten it out, and then nail the wires back on, right, Duke? He said he's gonna take care of it for me so I can go relax. You're such a nice cat, Duke. You really are. I'm gonna let you keep your Only Squirrels account for a little while longer. You know, since you're helping me out, you know what I mean? It's a good boy. Nice part about PEX pipes, I don't even have to turn the water off. Just move them out of the way. Yeah, this is exactly why I got the long bolts. You can see back there, it's tight. It's jammed in between the foundation and the floor. It's really tight. It's a hair short of reaching that end, but it doesn't matter because it's sitting on the foundation, and I can't, it's wedged in there so tight I can't pull this way. I figured this was gonna happen, so I got these long carriage bolts. I'm gonna drill at the top first, then the bottom, send these through, and then just start tightening it up, and that should just pull this in. All right, the house is holding itself up now. Beautiful. No more temporary support columns. So I put as many carriage bolts as I could. Tried to get as many down there as I could. And this is where the break is, right here. So I put 2 over here on this good side, 2 over here on this good side, and then 1 in the middle to try to pull this wreckage together. Then 2 more down there, 2 more there. Then I put a bunch of these ledger locks, sunk those in from this side, clipped everything back up, released the jack. Got all the pipes clipped up, like these heat pipes, this 15 feet of pipe, there wasn't a single clip on it. So, you know, I went around and put galvanized clips, sucked the gas meter up, pulled everything. Yeah, you can see how much I pulled this pipe up. These freaking hangers suck. And they let go. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another one for here. Maybe 1 here, 1 here. Because that goes all the way up to the 2nd floor. And there's not a single clip on this whole run. That's insane. There we go. It's better than nothing for now. So besides structural issues, it's the mice. Man, the mice really bug me. And roaches. There's 2 things I just can't. If I know that they're in the building, I won't stop until they're gone or dead. Problem with the roaches is I can spray and spray and spray all I like. until the 3-bedroom cleans and keeps their kitchen clean, it's never gonna happen. There's always gonna be some over there. But I wanna prevent, as a landlord, if I get tenants down the future and one of them causes an outbreak, I don't want it spreading into other apartments, because then it becomes a lot more expensive and a lot more difficult to deal with. So this apartment is right in the middle between the 3-bedroom and the 1-bedroom. So as I gut and remodel, I'm gonna seal every freaking crack, crevice around every pipe. Everything's gonna be sealed. I'm even gonna get the exterior electrical boxes that have gaskets on them, and make sure that everything is completely sealed. But the mice, you know, that's a tricky problem until I have a chance to go around the basement, you know, and go over every square inch, you know, foundation, which is going to be a while. Duke has done a great job, I must admit. Duke has done an amazing job of taking their numbers down quick. So I don't think I've gotten them all, because my buddy said he saw one around 2 in the morning. So I wanted to put traps out, but I'm afraid to put out a trap that Duke's gonna get caught in or get stuck to. So I found a few different options here. So I went with all of them. I got a whole box full of the glue sticky things. I'm gonna stick these down in the basement up on the foundation where Duke can't get to. Oh, these are pre-scented, like peanut butter and everything. So if they're running around down there, they're gonna get caught. And then for up in the apartment, and this wasn't that expensive for this kit. It comes with these metal boxes. You put these little glue strips in, put a little bait, and then close it. So now Duke can't get stuck to it or eat the peanut butter. Yeah, check that out. That is a pretty cool design. And I got like 6 of them in a kit. It was not expensive at all. I figure with these like metal traps and all, it would be pretty expensive, but it really wasn't. I think it was like 30 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that. And now you can see there's little vents so they can smell and see the peanut butter. They gotta go through the hole. Once they're in there, they're in there. They try to get to the peanut butter and they get stuck. Oh, we'll see how these do. You can see the little peanut butter snack in there. And they get flipped down into there. You know, this one is meant to be like a, you don't kill the mice, you just catch them and release them, but that's not happening here. If I catch the mouse, yeah, you could put water in there and drown them. That's cruel. Even I won't do that. But if I catch the mouse, they're going to be dispatched, no matter what. I'm not going to just go release them outside so they can come back in. I'm not playing that game. But yeah, anyways, guys, you know, we're in good shape down here. So I took these temporary support posts and I put them right next to the cement ones. I have to go get a like a 4x4 pressure treated post for this jack, because you know, I can keep jacking and this thing will just turn into a C. It just bends. This is a heavy house. It's all the horsehair and stuff like that. So, and plus I want to push up on this slow, you know, a little bit every day and see what complaints I get. Oh, the door's rubbing, there's cracking, you know, a tile just popped off the wall. I want to do it slow over the next couple of weeks. Just jack it up very slow so I can, you know, jack a little there, jack a little here. I might put this in the other side once I get the 4x4 post and just keep push. All right, Duke. Mouse traps. They've had all night to work. Let's go see what you missed. Let's go check them and see if we find anything. Dude, it's crazy. Just coming near this box, all you can smell is peanut butter. It's pretty strong. Empty. I think if we're gonna find them, it's gonna be over here, if I had to guess. Empty. Empty. Oh. Look at that. Probably one of Duke's catches. He usually brings them upstairs for me. I'm gonna take care of that. All right, little Sunday morning project. Just gonna chip away at small stuff like this, here, there, and everywhere. But I got some doors from work. I don't know if I can use this one because they put some sort of like panel on the back, making it super thick. I need to cut it down, and by the time I cut it down, it might be too thick, so I might have to use maybe this other thin door. I kind of want to save these good doors for up in the apartment, but maybe that thin door we can put right here to block off that whole side. And then I wanted a good solid door here, you know, for the landlord stash area. And these doors are already 74 tall, exactly what was here, except that one's blown out. So I just came down here and did all the bondoing, trimmed the door down slightly, and scraped off all the paint, because if I want to get a D-lead certificate, they check down here too. So don't know if I'll reuse these or rip them off and put plywood, but I'm going to reuse the door liner or door casing, hang this door on. So we'll let all this Bondo dry, and I'll come down here maybe tomorrow, do some sanding, priming, and start hanging some hinges. Well, good news is, looks like Mr. Duke is doing a very good job. Are you doing a good job, Mr. Duke? Huh? At least I know what he's doing now when I'm at work. He's sleeping. Because at night, he used to sleep through the night, but now he likes to go down in the basement for hours and hours and hours at night. And then if he comes up empty-handed, then he tries to go outside. But I don't let him outside at night, because I don't want him bringing mice or birds in the house while I'm sleeping. Because the last bird I had to pry out of his jaws while he was growling at me. Yeah, I don't like doing that. Kill all the mice you want, Duke, but leave the birdies alone. This is his new spot, man. He claimed this handmade blanket. Not by me, but by somebody else. It's a nice blanket. And he loves it. He's like, leave me alone, I'm sleeping. I'm trying to get some rest so I can slaughter the mice. But yeah, anyways, you know, it's good to know that I don't have a full-on infestation, because I've been in houses that have full-on infestation. It stinks, you know what I mean? Like dead rat bodies and urine. And we don't have that problem here, so yeah. So I'd say I'm just about done dealing with all of the problems that the previous owner left me with, like chimneys falling off the roof, house caving in, horrible tenants that she said were great tenants. Oh, they're great. Yeah, never had any problems. And then I move in, boom, problems immediately. You know what I mean? So it's been very, very difficult to do things when I technically only have one apartment paying out of the 3. Or 2, because I live in 1. So yeah, 2 apartments, only one's paying. But, you know, thankfully, you know, they're a little messy over there, but they're on point with the rent. And I never have to worry about that with them. Really good people over there, you know what I mean? It's just a different culture, different way of living, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just probably another month or so just trying to finalize my taxes, figure out how much Uncle Scam's gonna screw me this year, and then yeah, once we figure all that out, get back into the swing of things, we're gonna start right in here and start gutting, because I can hear things at night, like in the ceiling, and I'm just like, and it drives me nuts. I just want to lay in my bed with my shotgun, and when I hear it, just you know, blow a hole in the ceiling. That's probably not a good idea, so we should probably should not do that. But yeah, anyways, guys, we're gonna get back after it very, very shortly. So make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up. See you later.